we're back and we're gonna try to get some more work done on the house. It's winter time. That's all we can really do right now is try to get work done on the house. I'm gonna work on the hallway today. My goal today is just to get some trim work done in the washing machine laundry area so that we can finally bring our dryer out of the living room and into the hallway. This is the area we want to get the baseboard trimmed down. As you guys can see, my trim is dry and ready to install. This should go pretty quick. Oh. So I got this side trim in, and I'm just gonna caulk this seam right here. I gotta do this piece. I had one cut, but I cut it too short. This is actually cut to be 35, it's supposed to be 39. So I just messed up on that one cut. Unfortunately, I don't have enough trim left to make any more. All I got is short pieces. So I have to make some more trim. So I guess I'm gonna take you guys out in the barn with me so I can show you how I'm making my trim. I've shown it in the past, but not for a while, so let's go see what I can do. So I don't think I've ever shown this yet, but this is my new wood storage rack that I built on this wall. We got a lot of different wood in here. Unfortunately, I'm running out of boards for trim. But I did find these two boards, and these are actually tongue and groove boards that are left over. If you've been following us for a little while, you'll know that we renovated our bedroom. We did a built-in headboard with wood, around the back of our bed. This is actually the last two boards left over from that project, so I think I'm going to go ahead and rip them down to 2 inches. We can get 2 pieces out of each board, and that'll be a lot more baseboard trim for our house. So now I got a couple of 2-inch wide boards. Our trim is only 2 inches. I know that's pretty small. It's just what we like right now in this house. And now I gotta put a bevel on it. So this is already set up with a bit. So now I'm just gonna run these through the router table and put an edge on them. That's all. So I got my trim done, and as you can see, it was a really simple process. It doesn't take me very long to make it. We're using a really small trim in this house just because we felt like it. We like how it's looking, and we wanted it really simple because we're doing kind of a simple Nordic minimalist theme in the house, so we didn't want anything too ornate. So that's just what we came up with. It works good for us, and it saves a lot of money off buying trim. I was just gonna shellac this, but then I got thinking, instead of getting my brush dirty for one piece of wood, maybe I'll cut some more wood to start doing our bedroom window jambs, and then I can shellac those all at once, make use of my time. So this window is lacking trim because we never got that done, so I'm going to start working on that. I have the wood to do the window sill and then the jamb extensions, so I'm going to work on that tonight. This is my window sill. I already put a bevel on this. This was the other half of the board from making Maverick's bedroom window trim. So And just check it out. Make sure it looks good. Now I'm gonna notch out this. Okay. Now I'm gonna notch out the sides for where it sets into the frame. I finally got it done. So there it is, baseboard. Wrapped around here, just beveled it into our dryer vent. Gotta clean this up. Gonna caulk this and then caulk all along these baseboards just to protect if water ever leaked around the washing machine. So I got the trim in and caulked. I can finally push this back. Oh! We'll vacuum this out quick and hopefully get the dryer in here, and that's gonna mean we're finally gonna get it out of our living room. Now, we don't actually have a cord on this to plug it in, and we don't have the hose yet, so we're not going to hook it up, but at least it's out of our way now. It feels really good to get this nook finished. This is all finished, painted. We got the outlet covers on, the trim on, so actually that's pretty huge. This can just sit this way for as long as we need now. Believe it or not, we bought this dryer like when we moved in, I think in January, or was it February?
It was January 2019 when we bought those.
Yeah. So we've had it for a year, just sitting in our house, and we have never used it once, never put a cord on it. We thought we were going to need it because, you know, we have to do a lot of laundry with reusable diapers and everything else, but we just never needed it. So I think this was kind of a waste. Right? Yeah. But it's nice to have a matching set, I guess, you know, and you may never know. We dry our clothes outside during the summer on our clothesline. We actually had a clothesline post in the ground when we moved in, so Ashley had the idea of just buying some cable and getting those working. We did that for a while.
And that's been awesome. I actually like that clothesline.
Yeah, and during the winter, we use this rack.
This is our folding drying rack that we use now.
We just roll it around the house to wherever we need it. What's cool is you can fold it up like this. Takes up very little space. And I kept this in mind when I was designing this, because I left some extra inches here.
That's perfect.
So you could throw it in there.
Yeah.
So now that this is done, I'm going to work on something else. Actually, I already worked on the bedroom window and I didn't show you guys. I'm going to show you that soon. But we got the trim started around the window. But now I'm going to actually start on probably just doing some more of this brown paper. I want to get some more done. You can see I've been doing little bits in the hallway. I got some back there on the ceiling here. I'm probably going to keep wrapping this around on this wall. I really want to see how this wall is going to cover. Now you guys loved our peanut butter video so much that we thought we'd do another installment of renovation food. We have no kitchen right now. We have a temporary kitchen. Makes it a little hard to make meals, but we work around that. We make do, and today we're going to share a little treat. We don't just eat peanut butter for treats. We also have other treats. So today we're going to be making chocolate pudding, but this isn't going to be any old chocolate pudding. This is Renovation chocolate pudding. It's healthy, it's full of nutrients, and it's super easy to make. So we like to do things a little bit different, and we like to share new ideas with you guys, so I hope you guys have fun with this one. This pudding is going to consist of bananas. These are organic and overripe bananas. Some avocados. Again, these are ripe and just about soft, squishy. And cocoa. That's it, 3 ingredients. You want to start peeling bananas? Mm-hmm. So we don't usually make a huge batch like this, but you can see our bananas are ready and our avocados are ready. So we're just going to make a batch, a large batch. Oh man, these are peeling weird. Are we struggling with bananas or what?
Yeah.
So you guys know that the riper the banana, the more sweet it's going to be. So don't use them too underripe.
Yeah. The more old they are, the more flavor.
And the ratio we're going for, you're going to see, is about 2 to 1, I guess you'd say. Where we're going to do 2 bananas for every 1 avocado. Since we have 6 bananas, we're going to be doing 3 avocados. These bananas are peeling really strangely.
They are.
We just split the avocado in half, pretty standard stuff. Cut it, pop it, and pull out the nut. And Ashley will scoop them in with a spoon. Avocados are really packed full of nutrients, really super healthy. So if you can work these into your diet, definitely do it.
I like to scrape them out really good.
So now we got them all in there together, we're just gonna mash them up. I'm just using a regular potato masher. It works good enough for us. If you have a blender or food processor or something, you could probably do that too. This big masher leaves a lot of chunks. Ashley likes it chunky, so it's not a big deal for us. And now we're gonna add the cocoa powder. This goes in 1/4 cup per 2 bananas. So we're gonna do 3/4 cups.
Yep.
So there's 1. This isn't scientific, so I'm not too concerned. Good? Try to get this in without blasting it all over. Look how good that looks.
Smells so good.
And that's it.
Easy.
So this is ready for the fridge. We're gonna let it sit up for a couple hours, but it's basically ready. We just like it nice and cold because the avocados and bananas are room temperature. And
Yeah, it's just better cold.
Yeah. So let me put this in the fridge. So as you can see, that was a really quick and easy treat. And we're gonna show it to you guys when it's done. We'll show you the finished product.
Super healthy, no added sugars.
We really try to avoid sugar. We actually don't buy sugar in our home. The only sweeteners we buy is honey, maple syrup. Ashley likes maple syrup.
Yeah.
And molasses. And we use them very sparingly. We really don't sweeten stuff. Yeah, bananas are our sugar usually. So we're gonna sit down in our living room and enjoy some of our pudding that we made. Maverick's already digging in. You can see my window trim and got the jam extensions built out. They're looking good. Got the windowsill in. So I haven't put the casing on the outside yet, but we'll get that done probably another day. Super easy pudding. I got a little cinnamon on mine. That's how I like it. And super chocolatey and delicious. So we've made it to the end of another day. We got a little bit of work done. We got the washing machine nook finished off. That actually took a couple days because we were distracted. Some of our projects take multi-days because we'll just do a couple things here, a couple things there as we have time. But yeah, we got that whole washer nook done.
Got the dryer in, finally.
That's big. You might see that we're kind of moving towards a different direction with our renovation right now, is kind of clearing out the living room space. And that's because I don't really know what's happening with the kitchen right now. And as bad as we want a kitchen, we want to keep moving forward on something that might be the living room until we can figure out the kitchen cabinets. We're still working on the cabinets. Unfortunately, we're not getting any answers, and certainly not getting any good answers at least. We're really pushing to get this resolved. We've made a decision that we do not want the cabinets. I'll say that much. We were going to try to make them work, but because of a few things that happened. We decided that we cannot make them work. They're just not as described on the website, and we shouldn't be stuck with spending that kind of money and being stuck with a problem that we shouldn't have in the first place. So we're just trying to find an answer to that whole mess, and we'll update you guys when we have answers and when we know what we're doing. But yeah, we got some trim work done today. Started our bedroom window, so that's really cool. As you can see, I don't know if you noticed, but our walls are painted. I've actually painted so far the entire ceiling, these two side walls, and the back wall white. And now all we got to do is the closets, which we'll have to pull everything out to paint those. But we've been making progress.
Yeah.
We also got some papering done in the hallway. That's really cool. Got lights installed on the ceiling previously, and so the hallway's coming together. So our goal right now is to work on the hallway, maybe the living room. The pudding was awesome.
I love that stuff.
It's really tasty. I don't like it as chunky. It doesn't taste bad, but it's just weird to see like little green chunks in your pudding. But
I don't mind it.
She loves the chunks, so it's fine. I guess that's all we have for now. So as always, we really appreciate you guys watching. And until next time, take care.
Bye.